So cook with me today. I just got back from work and I want to make dinner. Quick something. So we're gonna be using vegetable. We want to do vegetable sauce. So let me show you the ingredients quickly. So for this vegetable sauce, we'll use ugu. I'll use these ugu leaves. I just got these ingredients, most of them this evening. So they are not so great, but I'll just use them like this. So I'll use goat meat. I'll cut this goat meat into smaller pieces. Okay, so I'll just scatter them in the food. So use red oil, salt, some nut cubes, fresh pepper. I may add dry pepper later, depends on how it tastes. Onions and fresh tomatoes. This is the new gold. The new gold. This thing wey we dey talk about no go work. See am like this, I buy 5 for 500 naira. E no go work. Person no fit chop stew again on Sunday. See am. E no even ripe well. It will not work for 500 naira. Someone cannot eat stew again. You want to do jollof rice, you have to use paste. You cannot use fresh tomatoes. You have to start calculating. This thing will not work that we are doing. So we have to check it. Kaale work, e no go work. Emma Binu, e no go work. 5 of this thing, 500 naira. We are joking. We are really joking in this country. So I'm cutting the goat meat in smaller pieces. I just love cutting my meat like this. I don't like big chunks of meat, so any spoon I eat, I know I'm eating a piece of meat. So that's it. I chop the meat. It's time to cook the meat, the goat meat that we're using for the vegetable sauce. So I'll season it with onions, some nut cubes, dry pepper, and a little salt. I don't even really like putting salt in my food because the spices we have here have a lot of salt in them. So I put my Maggi cubes. Most times I love to massage my Maggi cubes into the meat because I don't need to use a lot of water to cook it. When I do this, I just massage it in. I do this mostly for my personal meals. So I'll put the dry pepper in it. And a little salt here. This is not something I love doing often, cutting ugu or even any leaf. It stresses me out, but I'll just try. I love cutting and washing my leaves myself, but I'll just try. I don't like cutting leaves at all. It stresses me. So I already washed the ugu. I washed it a couple of times and I'm cutting them. So it's better you cut them into very small sizes. The ingredients we are adding is palm oil. Depends on, you add palm oil, depends on what you like. Okay, so this is not the only palm oil I added just a little more because I love my food with a good number of palm oil in it. I added a little more palm oil. So you just let the red oil to simmer a little, to cook a little, then add the fresh tomatoes. Just put it there, allow it to just get hot a little, fry it a little bit, and just stir it and fry it. So I added the meat after adding the fresh tomatoes to just fry it a little bit into the red oil. It gives it a different taste. This is fresh pepper and crayfish. Yes, there's no meal I cook. Most of my meals I add crayfish to it. So this is crayfish. I forgot to add it to the ingredients, but this is crayfish and fresh pepper together. Then I added some Maggi cubes to the meal and stir and cook for a little bit. So this is the last ingredient I'm adding. I'm adding in the ugu. You can add a little more crayfish to it or oil as it pleases you. But this is the way I love it. So, and immediately after adding the ugu, I just stir and I turn off my gas. This meal is so yummy. So yummy. Trust the process and just try it.